Hello, I'm Badani Ariyam. In this video, I'm going to talk about using business tools to run your business. Is it possible to use business tools to help you run a successful business? When setting up a business, even the best prepared people among us will not know everything, and it's doubtful also because the people forget the things what has to be done. It is doubtful that we understand all the financial and legal consequences of a new business, especially when we need to concentrate on getting the business off the ground and trying to get the first sale. We will not find the time to think about the accounting and the legal aspects of the business. So it's not easy, and also when you're starting a business, accountant is a costly commodity and it's not easy to employ them, or a secretary or a salesperson. So if you go to employ all of them, you will not be able to manage the finances. That will become more difficult. So in setting up the business, you will need more funds to find the location, niche, and the advertising costs and other general expenses, administration costs. But that said, you can find freelancers to do the business, to help you in the business. Freelancers will not cost much money, like employing an accountant or the legal person for your business. You can hire the freelancer and get the work done and send them away. So you just pay the money for the work, for the number of hours they have done for you. That is much cheaper than employing anybody. But that's all said, you can also find tools on the internet. Do a correct research. Financial documents and tools. You can find the financial documents like sample spreadsheets, cash flows, budgets, and balance sheet, and everything you can find on the internet. You can make use of them for your business. And there is help also at hand in the form of business tools. These business tools will really help you to sort things out. But the thing is, even to use these spreadsheets and the balance sheets and the cash flow and the budgets, you need a bit of knowledge. You have to have a bit of accounting knowledge. Have you got that? If you don't have, it's better to get an outside help, a freelancer or outsourcer work, and get the help to do the balance sheet and the cash flows and budgets and all that. Bear in mind, accounting is a crucial aspect of a business. If you don't look after accounting side of your business can collapse at any time, because you will not know how much money you are getting in and how much money is going out. So it has to be, to a certain extent, or to be 100%, I tell you, it has to be accurate in preparing the accounting documents. If you are not experienced enough, even if the tools are available there, you will struggle to fill up those forms and fill up those tools with the figures that you have got in your business. You should be able to get the figures and incorporate those in those tools. And you will need a lot of extra time for all that. So that is another extra cost. Time is money. So better for you to save you from falling down, collapsing in the business, to get some help. You can use the tools. In the meantime, you get the help also to get used, until you get used to this thing, you get the help or outsource. The legal platform. For that also you have lots of standard forms, guidelines, everything is there in the internet. Search for it, look for the proper ones that suits your business. Collect those and prepare all those. But you can't straight away use it without the advice of a lawyer. So get a lawyer, prepare everything, get a lawyer to look at everything for you and you have got to pay a small fees for that. Or before preparing, have a meeting with a lawyer who there are attorneys who give free advice for an hour or something like that. You can get that advice and prepare your documents to use it for the business. You might be able to find a lawyer who offers a free 1-hour consultation to learn about the drafting any contract. It is essential that you get the legal documents checked at least once. A poorly written contract can cost you more than the lawyer's fees. You have to be careful. This applies to accounting as well. The poorly done accounting can make your business collapse. Human resources. This is called personnel in the old days, but now it's human resources. Employing staffs. That also you have to check the regulations, otherwise you can go into trouble if you miss out anything in employing any staff. You can hire a recruitment agency or something like that and get the employees for your hire an employee for your business on a temporary basis, or again you can outsource the important work which the personnel who is going to do for you. So you will not have responsibility with the employed staff. Employed staff means you have to pay taxes, holiday pays, pensions and everything you have to pay. So that will cost more than hiring a freelancer. Just hire a freelancer and get everything done. But still you have to have good knowledge of the things that you have to do, the research on the internet, and to study the regulations, rules and everything about the human resources. You can get time and attendance software also is there. Standard contracts, standard terms and conditions, and software to look after the payroll details. Doing payroll yourself is another dangerous thing. If you are planning to hire more staffs, you've got to delegate the work to an expert. Otherwise, you'll be losing money as well. You'll be making mistakes in the calculations of the payroll. There are people who work for number of hours and things like that. So there will be problems. You cannot concentrate because you, as a business entrepreneur, your mind will be all the time thinking about the sales. So it is difficult. So you got to delegate the payroll work. All the tools are available on the internet, useful tools, business tools, to run the business successfully, provided that you have the time. Is it feasible for you to do all that, the research, implement the system and everything? No. Unless you have summarizes all this is, unless you have a working partner, you can delegate your duties, part of the duties you can jointly work, or get a family member to help you to do all this work. Otherwise it will cost you huge amount of money and end up in failure as well. If you try to do everything, it is impossible. That is because you have invested a lot of money in your business. You have to be careful. So you got to delegate some of your difficult works to somebody else to help you. I hope these tips are good enough for you when you are setting up a business, how to do all this. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this, please share it as well. Thank you.